Oh, you're married. Half the
Yes,
people I talk to are like, is he really married? Is it troll? Is he you married, right?
I'm married. Yes, but
For
obviously I can't give details about that. But I am married.
well, you married about a month now?
Too.
2 months. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
'cause I got married in a private ceremony. Then I had we originally were going to do a big ceremony, and
Mm-hmm.
then COVID got really bad, so we decided to do a small thing, and we got married. But like she really bought, she already paid like $800 for a dress, so like she really wanted to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So in turn, I had to go spend money on a suit and all these other things. Like
Dude, it was worth it.
so,
You look fucking
it
pimp in that suit. I showed it to
oh,
my whole
I did
stream. We all looked at it. You look skinny in
well.
it.
There's well, that was only half the suit. I didn't have like my tails on or my cufflinks or anything like that there. So there's better pictures. I just can't share them.
Okay. Well, fuck. I like the picture you did share. So,
Yeah, because
uh,
that if anybody's wear a suit jackets are not fun to wear, especially in South Carolina heat.
summer. Yeah. What? Say 2 months ago. So it was June-ish.
Somebody in my chat asked me, "Do you use trucks for design for more for looks and vibe?" I actually have two trailers. I have an enclosed trailer and I have an open trailer that I use for different various things. And I just like a truck better. I like the utility a truck brings. And trucks nowadays are designed just like it's like a bigger crossover. You're going to give away some gas mileage for comfort, and obviously, what word am I looking for here? Capability.
Yeah. There's some utility to it. And I don't know if the guy who asked you the question is a homeowner, but if you become a homeowner, you find
Mhm.
reasons to need a truck. You know, someday you
Yeah,
buy a tool, someday you buy a sheet of plywood or
I was about to say, like, I
they,
bought so much plywood because, like, I live in a mobile home, obviously,
mm-hmm.
and they don't have really great floors. So, like, if you spill any kind of water on them, eventually you got to cut the floor out with a sawzall, and you got to put a new piece down. And like, I've been slowly but surely replacing my entire floor with like tempered wood that can take water, but the house didn't come with tempered wood from the factory.
Yeah. Uh, If you have a regular car, how do you bring home a roll of insulation? Like,
Hmm.
I mean, I know it'll fit in the back seat, but bro, that sucks. Your back seat passengers are gonna itch for the rest of your life. So it's nice.
Or you see a person at I went to Walmart the other day, and this person was trying to stuff a 60-inch Vizio TV into their Malibu. They had the back seat out on the concrete. They were just trying to get this TV in that little car.
Yeah, man. I was trying to think what else is new. I don't know. Married life good?
Yeah, married life is fine. I mean, like, I feel I work better in a structured environment than I do on my own devices, and it's always better to have a partner in crime. Like, no longer do you have to face life as a solo unit. Like, you're responsible for your own food, everything like that. It's now it's a team based effort on everything. It's a team based effort on the bills, the money, where you're going for life, your desires, your dreams, and I like that. I like having somebody there at all times. My
People
wife's awesome.
that's good to hear. Yeah, people underestimate it. This whole like someone on your side type thing, it's amazing. And especially with our jobs, sometimes like emotional support can be undervalued.
Hmm. And like, granted, I'm in a little different scenario than you because like I have people actively trying to find out every little thing about my wife
Oh.
and like bring her down, and I'm doing my best to try to protect her. And like that's why I kind of hit so hard back on like the Office Depot video and got the dude fired. Is because like he crossed a line.
Dude,
Like,
he
because
did
I signed up for this, she didn't.
wait, was the Office Depot I
Love
don't
you,
how is that
Woody. You have
related
helped me
to
get past
her?
my hardest in
Because
life.
she's in the video.
I could never thank you
Oh, I
enough.
didn't realize that. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other people could though.
Gotcha. Uh no, you
And I
were
was kind
right
of
about
ticked.
that. You were
I
right.
was kind of
Like I don't know. I think you have a lawsuit. Like
I've ran it by some lawyers, and like the only ones that claim that I have a lawsuit are the ones that want money up front. And I'm like, no, 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 no. If you're taking this, you're taking it on the idea of a payout toward the end. That would lets me know that you're motivated to get whatever payout it is.
you're
You
right.
know,
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
that's right. I I'll share a story. So after we had Hope, so Hope was born via C-section. This is a long story, so buckle up. Hope was born via C-section, and when they sewed up Jackie's belly again, they didn't do it right. They didn't sew up, I guess it's her uterus. So they sewed her skin up, and from the outside it looked normal, but her uterus, they just like forgot it. What the fuck, right? So about 2 years later, or whatever, a year and 3 months, we wanted our kids 2 years apart. That was the goal. So 1 year, 3 months, we do the math. We say, all right, time to start having kid number 2. And we try and we try and we try. And it's not working. And it's weird to us, right? Like it's not getting pregnant. We try month after month after month. And we know that this happens to people, but we're pretty youngish, right? We're like 27 or something. And it's weird that Jackie's not getting pregnant. And we went to a fertility expert. The fertility expert is like, well, how long did it take you to have the first kid? And we're like, like 45 minutes, which was a lie because it took like 15. But so like fertility problems weren't really our thing. So they put Jackie on. They tested me, right? You'll wank in a closet or something. I was fine. And they with Jackie, they gave her a shot. So she started like going bonkers and making like, I'm making up numbers, 6 eggs a month or whatever it is. And we did that for a while. And the first time she was pregnant, she like knew she was pregnant a week or 2 in, right? Like her boobs hurt and just felt it. She sensed it and she knew it. And there were times as we were trying when that happened again. She's like, I'm pregnant. I know it. I'm sure of it. And then she wasn't. And eventually they found out that her uterus wasn't sewn. What was happening is she was getting pregnant, but the baby wasn't.
The egg.
She was losing it. Yeah. So it like, I'd call it a miscarriage because there was fertilization happening, but it was like an on time period. Right. So it's weird. And, so we called an attorney, and it turns out with medical malpractice, the bigger your injury, the better your case. And there's like a stack ranking of attorneys out there. So if you lose a pinky finger, you get some shitty attorney. If you lose your fertility or somebody dies, you get like God tier attorneys. Like those are real harms that impact you for the rest of your life. You losing a leg or a lung or whatever. So, we had like North Carolina's big wig attorneys willing to take our case. And while that's brewing, we also were getting like her corrective surgery. And we went to
obviously not the same doctor.
Right. But what happened was when we went to the next doctor, he covered for the first guy. Like he went in and he's like, I've got all these after pictures. I can show you. I fixed this and this, but darn it to heck, all the before pictures, we lost those. And it's like, you fuck. Like I know what you did. And he
asked you a question.
Yeah.
Was the guy who delivered Hope, was he like a personal doctor that you were going to use again for the second baby? And like, did you have to sever a connection there?
I think I'm trying to think. So we went to the same doctor during the pregnancy, right? Like again and again. But when you actually deliver the baby, you get whoever from that practice is on call at the time. So the one that we saw throughout the pregnancy and kind of developed a personal relationship is not the one that was on duty when it was go time. So anyway, the doctor had even mentioned, the one who fixed her, that he didn't want to testify in court. And I didn't expect him to like delete the photos of half of the surgery, like the beforehand, and only have the after ones that showed his work. And after that, we had to like wait 6 weeks, and then next cycle, we had Colin. And anyway, somehow this tied into your story in my head. Like the class of attorney that you get is related to your damages and the way that they take the case. Like if they see that you have a winning case that is going to get a good payout, then you get top tier attorneys. If you have a shitty case that's not going to have a good payout, you get like ambulance chasers who want you to pay in advance. So I think you did everything right. I think that you
Shame Taylor had to go.
Well, I've talked to some the more reputable attorneys here, and like they said, you got a winning case, but like the payout's so low, it's not worth our time.
Yep.
And it's like
This is what it sounds
basically
like to
they basically
donate.
get advice they gave
Thanks
me,
for
like
keeping
legal advice was just
PKA
see what
going
Office
so
Depot would
long.
give you, which I wasn't in it for that. It was more about making a statement than anything else.
Yeah, the guy did you dirty at the Home Depot thing. He's not supposed to use security footage and make meme videos of you. Come on, man. Like this is a right and wrong thing there, and he was on the wrong side of that.
Right, and like another thing people are using it right now, saying I don't do the COVID things. Granted, when that was taken, COVID like mandate wasn't in South Carolina. We weren't mandated to wear masks at that point, and I hopped in for like a wire and a folder, stuff you get at Office Depot. I was in there all of 3 minutes.